Hello Aries, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Aries for the month of February. Now Aries, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Aries, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, they are trying to scam you, they are impersonating me, please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. Let's see what we have here for you, Aries. Now, if you watch my content regularly, or if this is just the first time that you are watching me, please do consider hitting that like button as well as subscribing. It really helps my channel grow in a big way. Let's get the cards out here, make sure everything's in view, and we'll get right into it. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands talks about, it's a really nice card to find. It talks about some sort of like potential career related offer or career related news coming into your life. Reason why it's oftentimes seen as like a job offer or a career related offer or something like that is because the suit of wands is the suit of career, enterprise, work, things like that. And so some of you, if you've been looking for a change, if you've been looking for news or you've been waiting on something, I do see this potentially arriving for you here in February, and not just because of the Page of Wands, but because of the next card, which we'll talk about in a second here. I do see that some of you are getting communication or news or something like that, arrivals around career situations here. Now, the Page of Wands can also represent like a download of information that comes into you, just like when you're like, living throughout your day, like maybe you're, I don't know, folding laundry, doing dishes, cutting the grass, doing whatever, and you get like just a download of information that comes in, an idea or an inspired idea or a thought or something like that. Additionally, if the Page of Wands is an aspect of yourself, it could mean that you are feeling like creative, you're feeling inspired, you're feeling energetic right now at this time. And so, yeah, definitely like to see that energy here. So right away in the middle, you have, let's see what else we have. You have a very good reading, but right away in the middle, you have this Six of Pentacles here. And this is the energy of reciprocity happening in your life. It's the idea that the act of giving is just as important as receiving, but also receiving is just as important as giving, right? And so it's a nice balance of your financials and of that energy and your give and take in this life. And so with that, the Six of Pentacles in and of itself can offer potentially, if you've been looking for a job raise, like you've maybe already had a conversation about it, you maybe have been doing well at work, and you've been waiting to receive a job raise or receive an upgrade in some way, the Six of Pentacles can say that's coming back around to you. And I would say that that's doubling down here when you get the Page of Wands with it, because that can also represent news, opportunities in career-related situations. And so some of you may be about to upgrade in some ways in your career or your work life. This could also come in as a new venture or new, like you may be adding something on, like you may be like adding to your knowledge set or adding to your knowledge base in some way here as well with this energy. But in the first part of February, in the beginning of the month, you have the High Priestess, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles here. So I just noticed we have double pages here. Should be a communicative month for you, okay? Should be a lot of things happening here for you around, getting answers on something here. The High Priestess is like the most intuitive card in the tarot, and it can say that you are ready to find something that may have been hidden, right? It could represent there's some form of like hidden knowledge here coming to the surface. It could represent secrets coming to light or something like that. There could be something hidden here with the High Priestess and the Ten of Swords energy leading to an ending, okay? Because the Ten of Swords is like an inexorable ending, okay? There's no going back. When the Ten of Swords comes in, it's over. It's done, okay? When you get this energy with this Ten of Swords. And this could be around something that was previously hidden to you with the High Priestess energy coming in here. The thing about the Ten of Swords is it's sort of a necessary situation here in this lifetime, because the reality is that people, places, and situations fall out of our lives for a reason. They come into our lives for a reason as well, but they also eventually exit, oftentimes, for a reason. And so there could be some information that comes to light that ends a situation for you here. It's hard to say if this is with another person or if this is with a career situation or what it might be. It could be literally, it depends on, it might differ depending on who is watching this reading. But something here is ending, and you want to trust, follow the signs, follow the synchronicities, trust your intuition, but also recognize, do not like beat yourself up for this, because whatever's ending is ending for a reason, okay? Now you have this Page of Pentacles as well. We talked about it a little bit. Page of Pentacles can represent that your prospects are looking good in your life right now. It can just mean good news generally, potentially of a financial nature here with the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, really nice kind of trio for job raises here with the Page of Wands, Pentacles, and then the Six of Pentacles. Really nice energy for that. Yeah, but it can also just say generally that prospects are looking up. Prospects are looking good for you. So right away in the middle, I already said that. In the middle of the month here, you have the Ten of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups here. So Ten of Wands, that can represent you like maybe carrying some sort of a burden on your shoulders, carrying the weight of the world on your back here. And this person's like really, like fighting uphill, if you will, climbing uphill. And the good news is that this is a 10, meaning it's completions, okay? They have crossed the finish line, or they're about to cross the finish line. And it says that you're capable of doing this, okay? This person's not failing, okay? They are just having a bit of a struggle. And the thing is, it's sort of like getting into the gym, right? Like if you think about like working out, like that's a struggle, but it's a struggle that will ultimately lead you to better fitness, better health, better overall health. And you can kind of think of it in that way here with this Ten of Wands. It's like, it's not a card of failure in any way. It can just represent that there's some sort of burden here or some sort of struggle that you're going through. And again, there's probably a deeper reason for that. Now you have this Eight of Cups here as well, which is walking away from a disappointing situation or something that's just no longer serving you. And what the Ten of Swords can also represent is it's releasing what is no longer serving you here. So walking away and releasing whatever is not working or whatever is not serving you, whatever is no longer on the same frequency, whatever is no longer in alignment with your software, with you, anything like that here. And so you're ready to move on. And I definitely like to see that. Now, in the last part of the month here, in the back half of February, of the Devil, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So the Devil can represent issues around control and power, possession even. Okay, some of you may be holding on right now, holding on a little bit too tightly to something here with the Ten of Wands and the High Priestess. I also wonder if there's something that you're not being honest with yourself, or if there's something that you're not, or if there's something that you're ignoring here right now with the High Priestess and the Devil energy showing up. I do wonder, that could come in for some of you, like just a soul level healing that you're doing at this time. I always like to say the Devil's a card of our shadows, because none of us are perfect. We all have something to work through. But for some reason, it's something around struggle, power, control, possession, something like that I feel like you're going through at this time. You also here have this Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles showing up here in the last portion of the month. So the Queen of Wands is attraction. It's somebody who's extremely attractive, somebody who's good at what they do, someone who's good at attracting job opportunities. You also here have this Three of Pentacles, which is your teammates, your team environment, the teamwork. and you know, being rewarded and recognized for a quality job well done. You know, this is a good combination. Sprinkle in the Three of Pentacles with the Page of Wands, Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles here, and the Three of Pentacles. That can really spell out job opportunity, job raise, anything like that. So let's go ahead and start to clarify the situation even more. Now, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe, and you can check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below if you would like to sign up for my email list. All right, so let's see what we have here for you. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna take that one as well. Okay, so you have this snake shed old skin. This was actually on the bottom of the deck, but I felt like taking it. You're doing that here, okay? This could even be Kundalini related here. Something around your energy, your vital energy, your sexual energy, anything like transmutation, anything like that. But you're absolutely letting go of something here. You have Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Okay, you have Spring, see your seeds grow. You know, this card has been coming in for the collective all over the place. So there's some energy here towards like February. Things are starting to pick up for the collective. I will tell you that much. You have Direction Guardian, choose your path, and Shaman, trust in higher forces. Wow. Okay. So again, I'm going to say trust in your path here, because there is something that's ending. Like I keep saying it over and over again, but there's a reason, okay? There's a reason why this is ending, and it's probably opening something up for you. So let's see what else we have here. Okay, perfect. Okay. You have this perfect timing card, which is awesome. And then you also here have, within the next few weeks, helpful people. Like I said, something really picking up at the collective level here in the next 2 weeks. Going to be pretty interesting to see. And I know I'm interested here because it's literally coming in for everybody. But for you, I also think that there's a perfect moment happening, probably towards the middle to the back half of February here. But let's go ahead and clarify the situation even more, see what else we get. Let's pull some additional messages here from the tarot. All right, let's see here. You have the King of Swords, you have the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Cups coming in once again. Wow. You know what could be going on here, Aries, is you have 2 or more offers with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. What may be going on is you turn something down. Okay, you turn something down here with the Eight of Cups coming in once again, where one, it's like you might be just like, I don't know about this, and it could mean that you're just you're choosing to let go of one of these offers or these situations here in your life. And so yeah, that could be what's going on. I think this is a good problem to have, by the way. It does feel like a good energy. You have the Ten of Cups as well, which is total windfall of happiness. It's total happiness, complete happiness in your life, and a really good period of time. And so what I would say is to maybe allow yourself to enjoy the moment. It seems like there's a lot of things going on for you here, a lot of news, a lot of opportunities, a communicative month, but really take some time here to like enjoy, like feel the feeling of having all 10 cups overflowing. Okay, so I definitely like to see that. It's like the happiness here at the end of the rainbow, right? As you can see here on this Ten of Cups card. It's also a card of family energy. Some of you may be going through boundary setting with families. That's also been coming in for the collective here as well. You have the King of Swords, which is potentially, it's divine law and order. It could also, though, could also represent somebody who's like a subject matter expert. Somebody who's good at what they do, coming in to help you see something. Could also represent your boss, an authority figure, anything like that. Let's see what else we get here. Okay, wow, you have the Ten of Wands clarifying itself. You have the Four of Wands and the King of Wands. So we now have this King energy here showing up. And remember, these are just feminine and masculine energies, so it doesn't matter what gender you are. You have this Ten of Wands clarifying itself, and that's significant for me. I will tell you that much. That's significant for me because it felt like when I was reading that Ten of Wands in the first place was a little bit challenging. And we spent some time talking about how you're going through a struggle, However, each one of these wands here that this person is carrying represents knowledge earned or experience gained along the way. So again, there's this struggle leading to a deeper knowledge set or a deeper understanding of something that you're going through right now. Four of Wands, foundations and achievements. Some of you doing very well in your career. There may be a side situation here that's like that you're struggling with in some ways, because your career situation looks good, even with that King of Wands, which again, Wands, suit of enterprise, King of enterprise, King of Wands, right? And so it can be the entrepreneur in the tarot, but it can also just say that you're the star of the show, you're talented, you're passionate, you're good at what you do. So let's go ahead and clarify this last row. You have the Star, the Hanged Man, and the Three of Swords. Letting go of something or someone here. We have this Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, Three of Swords, a severance or a separation from someone or something in your life here at this time. And again, this doesn't have to be like dramatic. It could just mean that somebody's, again, no longer aligned with you. And that happens, unfortunately, that happens. Don't hold on here, because the Hanged Man really needs to let go and embrace the death energy, which is the energy of transformation, of going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. Right now, while they, as you see the halo behind their head, they are trying to attain enlightenment, but they're also not moving right now. They're not moving anywhere, okay? And so eventually the Hanged Man has to let go of the post and move on. The Star is amazing, and I'm glad to see that clarified by with the Devil. The Star is hope and optimism for the future. It's clarity as well. It's clarity. Some of you may be attaining clarity here in the future, but it's also a wish granted. And so it's a very nice card. You have this Seven of Swords, which could mean a deception in your life in some ways from somebody. It could be stealing, cheating, something like that. But it could also mean that you need to take a clever approach to a situation in your life. You need to take the back entrance or whatever it may be, and maybe find unique and clever ways of fixing something or dealing with something. And that could certainly be the case as you're carrying that burden, here. So let's see what else we have. You have Distant Horizons, love to see that. You have Pathway, Unexpected Income, Courtship, High Honor, Thief. Okay, Thief, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Devil, and the High Priestess indicating secrecy or, information being withheld. Maybe something being withheld. Okay, there could be a challenge there. Let's see here. Message of concern, yeah. Well, the thing is, oops, I did that loud. The thing is, some of you are just not going to take that. You're going to set a boundary and you're going to deliver a message here. Make sure you're not lying to yourself or fooling yourself either, because it seems like things are going pretty darn well in other areas. High honor, again, you have respect and integrity of your colleagues. You have respect and your colleagues really respect you and everything. You are a person of integrity, especially as you have that King of Swords. Courtship, Distant Horizons, Pathway, Unexpected Income. Somebody could be really trying to hire you here. Absolutely trying to hire you. Courtship, somebody wanting you bad. Distant Horizons, good times ahead. Pathway, your true north, your destiny. And Unexpected Income, unexpected situations, money-making opportunities, jobs, anything like that. So, wow. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. Have a great day. I will see you in the next reading.